Alright, so for this video I'm going to continue on working with the farmer, and in this case I'm going to animate him walking. I don't know how far I'll get in this video, but we'll find out. Hopefully the audio remains synced up, because I've been having trouble with that. I'm trying something different this time, so hopefully it remains synced up. Yeah. So anyways, so we need to have this character walking. So this is the standing frame, and standing frame won't be used in the walk cycle, but we have to kind of build off of it just to help save some time. So I'm gonna duplicate this layer and start editing it. Okay, so how should this go? It's kind of tricky, the starting frame, because you don't have any other frames to kind of work by. So you just gotta like pick a frame that you can kind of imagine in the walk. And this walk will probably have like 6 frames, I think. Alright, then you just gotta try something. I guess push this leg back a little bit. I'll take the highlights out first, and then so kind of pushing off that leg. This leg can kind of be raised, bent. Is that right? Bent? Or should it? No, I think it should be like just forward. Extended forward. Should probably just rough it in really quick, just to kind of get the motion correct, and then I could kind of refine it later. Yeah. So if that leg's forward, then the opposite side arm will also go forward. And probably be around there. This arm will be back behind him, something like that. I know it's pretty rough at the moment. This thing probably goes forward, because it'll be kind of like rotating his body a little bit. I think that has foot on the ground. Fully extended, so his body will be slightly down. next frame. Now there's two ways we could do it. We could just continue to the next frame, or we could do kind of reverse position of the arm and the leg, just kind of doing the doing like the same position but just reversed. So like one leg's forward, do another frame where the other leg's forward. So then we have both those frames. Because the walk cycle, it basically, each leg is doing the same thing but at a different time. Each arm's doing the same thing but at a different time. It's kind of like offset. So we could do that, or we could just continue on. I'm just going to continue on to the next frame. Kind of just a progression of what's already happened. So we have that's forward. This leg will come up, it'll be like bent a little. Foot will be off the ground. See? Arm will still be kind of forward and rotated with the body. Just like that. Okay. And the arm will be showing up just slightly at the side. Okay, so next frame. Okay, so let's see, we got the bent leg coming forwards, so it'll still be bent a little, but it'll be like more forward, like in front of him. Foot will be up off the floor. The opposite leg will be back. Like that. Hidden by the foot and leg that's in front. It'll probably get darker as well. Arm isn't going to be all the way back like that. It'll be, let's see, it's like that. Should be down a bit because it's kind of, it should be pointing straight down, I think, almost. Is that about right? Yeah. and the other one probably be practically straight down as well. But yeah, so let's try that, see if that lines up good. Yeah, so we have that. It's a continuation of that frame. So those are 3 frames, and we said it's going to be about 6 frames. So now we just basically copy the positions of the arms and legs in these 3 frames, but do it for the opposite arms and legs, basically. So let's see. Okay, it's been like that. So basically, we just, first of all, just duplicate this. We're working always off of the original standing frame since it's kind of a neutral position. If we look at this frame where the arm and legs fully extended, we have to do the opposite of this. So his right leg is forward, his left leg is back. So in this frame, his right leg should be back and his left leg should be forward. Pretty simple. So let's see. Let's do his front leg first. Yep. And that basically, something like that, and then just kind of remove this part since we know it's going backwards. I don't know how far it should go. Sometimes it might look odd if it's just in the same position that the other leg was in. So we have that. Something doesn't look right. Okay, I think I know. His leg, hip. His leg isn't extended forward enough, I don't think. If that's not the issue, we could always change it. Just kind of messing with the pixels, kind of seeing what works, what doesn't work. So it's like that. Oh, I also, his body needs to come down a bit. Is that right? So we have that. Something doesn't look right. Might help if we use the highlights just to kind of help the legs stand out, help the front legs stand out a bit. Maybe I need to move this frame, this leg in this frame back a bit, I think. Because what's happening is when it jumps from this frame to the next, it has that leg there already, so that when the leg comes down, it kind of blends into the previous frame's leg, so it doesn't look as if it's moving as much. I think that'll work a bit. It might look better once we add more frames. Okay. Anyways, let's add another frame, see how it looks. Yep, we're getting somewhere now, I think. Wait, is that the right leg? Yeah. Okay, so the arms need to come back, forward, forward, back, all the way. We can just reuse these other frames, I think, just to help a bit, and adjust them later if we need to. Oops. Yeah. Okay, add another frame. process. So that legs back. Okay, not as back as that. So I have to kind of rotate it and move it that like that, I guess. Leg is still in the air. But it's coming forward. Like that. I'll just remove that standing frame just so it isn't that. Also the arms. See how that looks. Yeah, it's good. So that's just a quick rough animation. Now we have to start cleaning it up a bit. Okay, so all right. See, this looks a bit rough in some places. Shoulder looks a bit rough. Oops. Let's go. Highlight should be on that leg still. Yeah. And then his, I don't know what you call that, at the bottom of the leg. It's like rolled up or something. His leg. At least that's what it looks like to me. So how does this original? Okay, it just uses a couple pixels on his foot. Oh, a few pixels actually. It's the front of the foot. Okay, so let's see. Something like that will probably. Actually, something like that, I think. Oops. neck is like a little bit thicker. Yeah. His arm, right, use a highlight. His hand highlight as well. Yeah, that's good. Shaded in some spaces. Basically just making sure things transition well to each frame, that the shapes kind of look a bit consistent, nothing's changing drastically. Keeps it looking smooth. Things relatively the same position just so that it doesn't become too disconnected. So we have about a minute left in the video, and that'll give you a good idea of animation basically. So yeah, there you have it. Walking animation of a farmer.